The lighting in my room.
What's good? Cliff. What's good, Council of Comics? Welcome to the new Keys and Hot Comics of the Week. We'll be back in 30 seconds. What's good, Council of Comics? Welcome to the new Keys and Hot Comics of the Week for this June 12th, 2023, episode number 42. This is, in my opinion, the best comic book show in the universe. Let's go.
Black is like the brightest day. Where are the heroes? Soon as they get here, everything will be alright. I need a hero. Someone superhuman who can come and save my life. Crisis after crisis.
What is good, Council of Comics? Welcome to the new Keys and Hot Comics of the Week live podcast, episode number 42. But first, please, if you are not subscribed, go down to that button down there, click that subscribe button, because that's just one of 3 things you need to do to be entered into our 500 subscriber contest. And guess what? We are over 500. 509, we're thinking 525, make us a little more comfortable, but we made it over 500. And we want to thank you guys for being a big, big part of it. You are the part of it. You're the reason that we got up there. So now we have our 500 subscriber contest. Now there's 3 things you got to do. You got to go to the channel. You got to subscribe to the channel. You have to find the 500 subscriber contest video. You might have to scroll up a little bit.
I just provided the link.
Or the link is in the comments. So get in the comments and you can find it there. You like that video and comment on that video, and you will be eligible to win one of 3 great prizes. Third place prize is a Heroes in Crisis 1 through 9 set donated by Jeff DePrez of Any Comic and Toy. Our second place prize is a head sketch design of a character by Senor Green Shirt Guy, aka Ronaldo Pizarro, and
whatever character you want.
Whatever character you want.
Choice.
You name it. Even if he doesn't know, he's going to look it up. He's going to do work.
I will
He's going to do
Google
it for
the
you.
beautiful thing.
He's going to do it for you. And our grand prize is a CGC 9.8 X-Men number 2 Nakayama. We got it right here. Just so you guys, as you can see. Oh, glare.
Beautiful. Genius.
Beautiful. 9.8 right there. All right. So that's the book. That's the grand prize book. That's up. So go through that one quick time. Subscribe to the channel. Find our 500 subscriber video. Like and comment on that video. And you'll be entered into the contest, which ends July 4th, at which point we will collect our thoughts and but we will announce a winner. All right. So that's enough of that. Let's get into it. My loyal council. How are you? Cliff, Phil, Green Guy.
What's up? And just what's up to Empire Comics? He's well watching. He already commented up.
Shout out to Angel. What up? Cliff, you hold. You go.
I'll do it.
Okay.
What up?
Oh, I'm definitely tonight.
What movie is that?
Lethal Weapon 3.
No, 2. Anything you
Two, I
want,
didn't think he
Leo
showed up till
gets.
3. I
Huh?
know that, but I didn't think he showed up till 3.
No, he shows up in 2.
Yep.
Whatever you want.
I got those on Laserdisc, actually, the Lethal Weapons.
Shout out to
They
Larry.
put you in the drive-thru. You know that. They put you.
All right, so we do this every week. Let's just jump into it because we always, we talk up a storm. Oh, but shout out to Cliff. Your niece did well at the Puerto Rican food.
So Adams has different themed. Adams and Newburgh, Adams Fairacre Farms. They have different themed food buffets, right? So they had done one from Cinco de Mayo, and my niece is like, "Well, let's do one for Puerto Rican Day Parade. Let's do some Puerto Rican pride." Not just her and her friend whose name I don't know, so I am sorry. But the two of them in the prepared food section, just got it together, got the whole team on board, made
Nice.
Puerto Rican dishes, and anyhow, they got excellent feedback. So, you know, my niece is very
Nice.
proud. Her whole team is very proud. And you know, it came from the absolute top of the company. You know, the good job guys. So that was very cool.
Excellent, excellent. Shout out to all my fellow Boricuas out there. I hope you had a good Puerto Rican Sunday out with the parade. Shout out my people.
Don't
All
you
right,
think
let's-
it's a little weird of us to be saying that, considering we all ate Italian food yesterday?
You
Look,
ate
it was
Italian food,
no,
man.
Yeah.
we did it, we
Not
did.
me.
And I came home and ate Puerto Rican
Don't-
food. I don't want to hear
Don't
it.
group me in with your blasphemy.
All
And
right.
I was like stuffed. I had like that food was good.
Ah. I
That food
was
was
It
like
was good, but I came home and had Puerto Rican food before I went to bed. I was mandated.
All right, let's start off with the news, courtesy of CBR.com. I want to get into, even though none of these people are sponsoring us.
I was
wanna
gonna
get
say, like, why are we giving the crowd? Like, yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
for the
I'm gonna
news.
explain it. I was gonna tell you earlier, but I said no. Let me explain it on air. I want to be as
Oh,
professional as we can be. We're using their thing. You know what I mean? To give them a little shout out. Say, you know, we're using your thing. CBR.com. You guys do great work. All right. Line it is. What am I reading this right?
Line It is drawn.
Line it is
Comic-
drawn.
That's
Comic book
weird.
characters and classic toys. That's a weird title.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think it's like an article. I think it's like that's the name of the article. Line It is drawn.
Oh, okay. That's the in this week's line it is drawn. It's like the yeah, okay.
There's a-
Do you guys want to see this?
Transformers Rise.
Maybe.
Click on it real quick. Let's see what happens.
Yes. As the wheel spins, the draw. Okay, this is in honor of the new Flash movie. Suggests an alternate dimension DC hero for Flash to run into. In honor of the new Transformers movie, team up or mash up a comic character with a famous toy. It can be a toy that has had its own comic, like the Micronauts and Transformers, or it can be any toy. Thanos and Hungry Hippos try to collect Infinity Stones for instance. Organic Potato Head.
Okay. Oh, it's like Mr. Poison Ivy and
Yeah,
Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah, it's like an amalgam,
Oh,
I think.
all
Amazon
right.
Prime. Who is that?
The Thing.
What was that? No, like
The
what
Pet
they're
Rock?
mocking here. The Pet Rock, is that
That's a yeah. What?
That would be like the Thing's baby almost. right.
I mean, the
Oh.
Pet Rock was an actual thing once upon a time.
Yeah.
So, like, I guess that's the gag here, that the Thing would have a pet rock.
all right. Exclusive Mirka Andolfo takes pin-up icon Betty Page on a Roman adventure.
Mirka, we love
I'm
you.
good on that. You good?
I love
Yeah,
her,
I'm
but I
good.
just
I love
don't
you, but you know, we want to get. Yeah. Halcyon's Legacy, how the Star Cruiser Hotel changed Star Wars canon. That ship is important within the canon,
Mhm.
but it's a massive fail as a hotel.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe how much was it? Like $7,000 a person, or $7,000 for a couple?
No,
Something
it's like-
crazy?
Yeah, that's
it was about four. It was about four for like 3 or 4
That's
days.
wild. How can you expect people to do that? Like, I understand, like,
Look, okay, so
They
let's
always
think
think
about it,
Same
right?
way they charge you if you stay in the Cinderella's castle. Super expensive. Not everybody does it.
yeah, but it's just not. To me, it's not worth it. You know what I mean? Like,
So that's why
it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be
Yeah.
entertainment, and like this
I
type of
just-
entertainment
I
is supposed to be open to everybody.
I
And that
want
just
to paint a picture.
closes
I
off
want to paint a
such a group of
picture of
people.
the costs we're looking at here, right? And I think what was it, 4,000 a person for 2 days?
Well,
So it's,
yeah, something like that.
it's
yeah.
a lot. But let's talk about what you get. There's actors all around you who keep repeating the material so that if you go on your little quest, you get the proper information on the quest. So actors,
It's
right?
fully immersive.
Your meals, it's fully immersive. Your meals are included. your rented costumes are included.
Yeah.
And your accommodations. So
Right.
for food, accommodation, and fully immersive 48 hours of entertainment, or 24 hours, 2 days of you running around for 12 hours, like, I do feel like the cost is somewhat justified, but it is a big ticket item.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
And
like,
that's it. I mean, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Clint.
no, I just, maybe they should have gone a different route. I think they may have banked a little too heavily. And like the Princess Suite experience, the Princess Suites are just always there, you know, and they use the Princess Suite experience for the Make-A-Wish Foundation too, you know. So there's there's consistent use for those. I think they should have approached this Star Wars endeavor with a more consistent use approach, you know. But listen, it is what it is. It's kind of sad.
I might I can almost see it turning into something else, like a different experience, but like the idea, like instead of it being like a whole hotel room thing, it could be like a couple hour thing in like the park. Or
Yeah, you
like
don't gotta
that.
sleep there and all that.
Yeah,
stuff,
you like, but like there's like this is like a couple hour experience or something like that.
That like a movie. You going to
Yeah.
spend 2
Well,
hours
I
in a
mean,
movie.
listen, but come on. If someone gifted this to you and you got your 2 days to be Han or a Jedi or whatever, like, it is quite the experience. Like, I don't want to take away from what it actually is.
Not anymore.
No, not anymore. But I mean, like, it was.
Right?
Huh?
It's a top tier ticket item. So I think the
It is.
disconnect is it's a top tier ticket item. It's expensive as all get out, but they're marketing it as anybody can do this. Yeah, anybody could do it, but not everybody can afford it.
Exactly.
All right. Batman Strange's alter ego has become his greatest downfall. You know, when I was
This is
reading
the new Batman
I
story.
I never knew about this stuff. Yeah. It's only recently that I just came into what's his name?
Zuranar Batman.
Yeah.
I mean, the
For real,
original
is it
Batman
really?
of Zuranar was an actual interstellar Batman. Like, you know, he was on another planet. And then when
So
Grant
this is-
Morrison,
Go ahead.
when Grant Morrison resurrected the idea, he resurrected it as a split psyche that Batman created for himself in case his mind was ever compromised, right? So I'm like, okay, and now Chip Zdarsky has gone the extra mile and be like, yo, this dude like made his own Batcave, made his own deadly failsafe weapon, did all this stuff while you were asleep at the wheel, Batman.
So he's bad.
He's not bad, but because Batman designed him to be his own mental failsafe, this Batman went on and literally made something called failsafe.
Crazy.
Became his
Yeah,
own thing.
he's definitely like, I wouldn't say bad. He's definitely like the darker side of like the Batman psyche, and
Yeah.
And Batman, like, Batman's not broken, but like Bruce Wayne is kind of like broken, and that's like part of like the issue. Is
Batman is broken. Let's just
Yeah,
Wouldn't this
Batman
make,
is
like,
broken. Like
this kind of pushes Batman to the point like this dude's nuts.
yeah.
like-
I mean,
But I
like-
mean, he is nuts. I mean, he's traumatized by something that took place in his
No,
childhood.
I don't mean nuts like he's crazy because he's doing these wild things. I mean like he's crazy. He
the Joker was
created-
making that point in the Killing Joke like
yeah,
25 years
yeah,
ago.
right.
now.
Like he really is crazy. Like look at the character that came out of his creation. So I don't know if that hurts. In my opinion, like Batman, I don't want Batman to be crazy. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think it's a little too much, in my opinion. Yeah.
Well, it is Empire Comics, Angel,
sorry.
our buddy. When
When
did this
did the-
version of Batman first appear? Not the alien one, the mental one. 2006 Grant Morrison Batman run.
Hmm.
September of 2006, if I remember correctly.
The other thing I liked about like that issue is like there's been like this whole like Batman Catwoman arc that started with this whole Batman run, a lot like
Mhm.
now this is a few years ago, and Batman was going to marry Catwoman, and it was pretty disappointing because it didn't happen. But that's almost like still going on with this Batman and Catwoman.
It
They have,
is,
like, a
right?
yeah, it
Yeah.
still is. So and I'm
there
like,
was-
wow, this.
The whole thing was weird with the marriage. You know what I mean? Like,
I was kind of disappointed. It was a little
Yeah,
letdown, like
yeah, like I was like, wait a minute, like this is the natural progression. Of course, okay, since this is a natural progression, let's not do the natural
Let's
progression. Like,
not
you,
like
you know what I mean?
way
Like,
to get me to get my money to see
Yeah.
Batman get married.
are they never gonna be married now? You know what I mean? Like,
Well, the
just
Black
weird.
Label Batman and Catwoman are married.
that's different. That's not
I
main.
know.
Main
But they're
line.
still on that, like, yeah, they're still like,
Run away from
on
that,
that
though.
kind of.
Mm. What'd you say, Green Sugar
They
Guy?
all went away from marrying characters. All the publishers kind of went away from that, marrying characters off, because it's not, I don't want to say it hamstrings the stories, but it puts them in a box of things that they can or cannot do when they write stories. Not that they can't, but it just makes it more difficult. Whereas if they're not, they're a little more better to do it. The characters, they have more options, let's just say it that way.
I mean, that's one thing. Another thing that many editors have said is like, oh, it ages them.
Oh, there's that too.
Mm.
And I'm like, okay, sure, that's the problem here. That's what's slowing us down.
I mean, they've managed to trick us, though, right? Into
Yeah,
thinking
I
these
thought they were
characters
gonna
never-
get married.
These characters never age, right? Like,
Yeah,
we've
Well-
accepted that.
Yeah,
unless
but
that like, yeah, unless that's part of like the story is that they're older. Like that's really
yeah, like Old Man Logan, like it's in the future type
Yeah.
thing. But we pretty much
I-
accepted the fact that they don't age.
Right, but that's because I remember listening to a podcast or reading an article. I can't remember when it was, a few years ago. And the idea is, when you're reading comics, it's always present. So, like, you know what the origin is because they give that to you occasionally, and then sometimes you'll get the ending. So, what's going on now is always evolving because you don't want to see the ending and you know the origin. You want to know what's going on now. Whereas if they age them, there's a natural end. So you constantly have to just reinvent what's going on. So it's always whatever is present.
Very true. All right, I want to get into this last story. Hashtag comic broke me trends on Twitter as professionals share industry frustrations.
I feel like I broke this story.
So let's read a little bit of this article. Let me get this ad out of here. Social media discord lights up over the hashtag comics broke me hashtag following the death of artist Ian McGinty. The hashtag was created in response to McGinty's passing of natural causes at the age of 38 on June 8th, 2023. McGinty worked on various Boom Studios titles, including Adventure Time, Bee and Puppet Cat, and Bravest Warriors, and previously solely produced Welcome to Showside. He was described as hardworking and dedicated by peers and colleagues despite struggling financially, which many have attributed to both McGinty's untimely passing and to the intrinsically exploitative nature of the comic book industry as a whole. So some of the things that people said were 10 years ago, my graphic novel won the Eisner. Why have I not created a follow-up book? Well, after finishing our book, my co-author and I were broke. I went back to work for a bakery. My co-author was homeless for a while. Our graphic novel didn't make us royalties. Sad. How broke? As an editor at DC, I had to fire a legendary artist because he wasn't delivering. His cancer had returned, but he was afraid to tell me he was ill for fear of being fired. To be clear, I would have gotten him help to finish the book if I'd known. So clearly he's talking about Perez. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's deep. That's deep. Just gonna put this on the main. While DC had me lying to some creators to get them working for less than their average pay rate, I signed vouchers to high-profile writers for $10,000 per issue. You read that number right. Wow. And this just doesn't go. Oh wait, it's down here. It's answering the previous one. And this doesn't just go for hired talent. As an assistant editor, I would sign vouchers for talent who made more for a single issue than Marvel would pay me a year. This is
I
crazy.
I bet you that some of them celebrity writers they brought in, like that wrestler who wrote a story for that Thor annual.
That's wild. We're paying top dollar for these books. That's wild.
Anyhow, it's just
Another
real
sad moment.
There's
Yeah,
a lot
I
of people
like,
out there
go
mocking
read on,
it too, and
plug
you
that
know.
into like your Twitter to see what pops up. It'll be a sad reading. Like, yeah.
That's crazy. Wow. So, like, you see how much we pay for books, right? Is the problem that they really can't afford it? Is that the
I don't
problem?
think so. I don't think so. Nightclub is $2. Like, that's all. Like,
Right.
there's the argument. Nightclub is $2. Like,
Right.
they can afford it. If Image could do it, like Marvel could do it, DC
Spawn
could
is
do it.
$2.99. Spawn is $2.99.
Well,
Yeah, like
right.
Saga
I
is
said this
$2.99.
yesterday. I said this yesterday talking to Christian. There's no reason that these publishers can't go, hey, we're putting out 52 books a month. Let's stop making the shit ones that nobody reads and make 30 really good ones. Because all that waste is money that you're just outlaying for nothing. So you could cut all the books back to 30 titles a month, and all the
here's
books
the
could
thing.
be $3.
We're paying all
Stop-
this money,
Stop selling me
but the
a variant
problem is
cover for
they're not
$1
paying
more.
they're not paying their talent.
Well, that's my point.
We're already paying, like, the money is there. It's not like they're short of money. You know what I mean? It's becoming so that they're not paying the talent. And that's wild to me because we're paying $5 a book, $6 a book, and their
I'm not
books
paying
are in
$6 a
are in
month.
the top 50 comics every month. Batman's books are always selling 50 to 80,000 copies, 30,000
Well, I
copies.
mean, I just want to say I don't feel like any of the talent on the Batman book is suffering.
That's what I'm saying. The big
I'm
books
not
don't
hearing a
get
lot of
paid.
I'm not hearing a lot of horror stories out of that camp.
All right, that's just
Correct.
something to get their emotions going. Let's get to what we're here for. Everybody wants them keys, so let's give them keys. All right, first up, Batman Incorporated #9. This will cost you $4. This is a keys first full appearance of Charles Del Ghoul, a member of Joker Inc. Let's check out some of them variants.
That's the
Variants.
best
Maybe
cover.
you
That
guys
one's
read
that one
that?
we just saw.
No, you read it, Phil?
No, I just read Batman and like
I
Detective.
have.
This is the 1 in 25 by John Timms. That's Charles De Gaulle. And that's the only one they're showing. Only one they're showing.
How dare they?
Next up, Dead by Daylight #1. This will cost you $5. 4-issue prequel series based on the video game. Includes a code to unlock an in-game charm. This is a non-key. Do you guys play this game?
I've heard of it, but I've never played it.
Okay, yeah, I've never heard of it either. All right, next up, Static Team Up. I want to say this right.
Anansi, #1.
Anansi #1.
And
First
this wasn't
appearance
this
of
supposed to
Anansi.
come out last week?
It was.
Yeah.
It did not. First appearance of Anansi in comic books, a character previously introduced in the Static animated TV series.
That's
Yep.
the key of the week. Key
That's-
collector.
That for
Yeah,
me,
you
that's,
think?
that's a big one.
That's key of the week right there. All right.
That's what it says.
Oh no, that's for key collector. That's their key
Yeah.
of the week.
Yeah, but still, that's a good approval. That's a good
True
endorsement.
True indeed. Oh, and shout out to Key Collector Comics. We want to thank you for using your app. You know, check out all the keys on there. Give you prices. It'll give you hints of other things. Great site, and that's what we're on right now. All right. Haunt You to the End #1. This will cost you $4. An eccentric billionaire assembles a crew to prove the existence of life after death.
It's also a non-key.
So we should
That's
assume that every #1
That's
is
a Top Cow
is not
and
key.
Image comic. That's weird.
Top Cow and Image.
Top Cow is
fair share.
yeah,
Yeah,
they're
alright.
kind of linked a little bit. Yeah, like if Image was the mother company,
Okay.
Top Cow is like underneath.
Oh,
Kinda
all
like-
right.
Kind of like
You
Spawn.
see it like Wildstorm. or
yeah,
something.
like Spawn. Yeah.
Do they make a
their own
mistake
thing.
with their splash pages?
Oh, shots fired from
Yeah, I
Green
said
Shirt
it.
Guy. Shots fired from
said it.
Green Shirt Guy. If you guys watched the new comic book video, Green Shirt Guy showed you they had a splash page, but it was on the page that
the
you
one that
turned.
was on both
It was front
sides.
Yeah. So to the splash you had to flip to the other side. And that was a no. All right. Next up, click, boom. Number 1. This will cost you $4. This is a 9 key. A mute assassin raised by her doomsday prepping grandfather heads to New York City to avenge his death. Okay.
I looked at this. I don't know.
It's again a non-key and it's a number 1. That's all we got to go on.
Yeah. All right. Next up, The Mothman, number 1, Frank Frazetta's 5-issue series that seeks the truth of the Mothman urban legend, a man-sized winged creature with glowing red eyes.
I mean, at least it kind of sounds fun.
Yeah. That's from Opus. That'll cost you about
Didn't
$5.
last Rosetta book sell?
Which one?
It was-
He has
was
another. Yeah, he's
what's
like
the other
Death
one?
Dealer or something like that.
Something like that. I don't even know if that was sold,
Yeah.
right?
I don't know.
That's the non-key
Uh,
on the Mothman.
Non-key, Mr. Mothman. Prometheus in Chains, number 1. Non-key. A new monster is birthed from Victor Frankenstein's grief after the death of his wife by radiation poisoning while working on the Manhattan Project. It's Frankenstein.
Meets the Manhattan
Oh.
Project.
Frederick Frankenstein. This way.
Huh.
That's the movie we should review. Young
Is this like a
Frankenstein.
real book? I feel like this is a real book. Prometheus in Chains. I feel like I've heard that
Prometheus
before.
Unchained. Prometheus Unchained.
Got you. All right. Next up, Omega Gang, number 1. A group of Gen Z teens discover a set of mysterious eggs, but are unprepared for what comes out when they hatch. This will cost you $5. Non-key.
From Scout Comics.
Yeah.
I read the synopsis on this one too, and it was like something about Gen Z, and I was like, all right, I'm out. You read the longer synopsis, I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Next up, The Sickness, number 1. That's a pretty graphic cover right there. The
I was
fates
gonna
of two
say,
people
wow.
who live a decade apart are connected by a horrifying illness and the haunting figure called the Man who follows wherever they go. That cover is crazy. That's a cost you $6 though. $6. Anybody for The Sickness?
Maybe it reminds me of like what was the name of that show? Give me 1 second. It reminds me of a show I watched. Like,
Well, Phil is looking that up. Remember, guys, to look for our 500 subscriber video. You can find it on our playlist down there. If you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel on that video.
it
You
sounds a
can
little
yell-
bit like Shining Girls. If anybody's seen Shining Girls,
Oh, there we go.
yeah, that's
Shining Girl.
Shining
Okay.
Girls, which is like a little bit of like he's like a killer, and he's like the girl is like they're kind of in between time and stuff. It's really weird.
Okay.
Good show though.
Oh, I saw that. It was on Apple TV, right?
I think it
And
was,
what's the
yeah.
name from Handmaid's Tale.
Madman.
Character?
Yep.
Yeah, the thing. Yeah, I watched. It started off great. I didn't like the ending. I thought the ending kind of trailed off. But no, that was a really interesting story. Really well
It sounds
done.
a little bit like The Sickness sounds a little bit like that.
Okay.
All right.
Maybe.
If it's anything like
Next
that,
up-
maybe I will read that.
Next up, we got Void Rivals number 1.
Yes. Kirkman.
Introduction of the
Yes.
Energon universe. Two
guys
famously
did a
established
brilliant song.
properties now published by Image existing in a shared universe written by Robert Kirkman, The Walking Dead. Tap variants to view the 1 in 100 spoiler variant and spoiler details. All right, so the story behind
artist, same
What was
artist
that?
on Oblivion song. It's the same team that did Oblivion
okay.
song.
Okay. The thing behind this book is that it's being said that Robert Kirkman and Skybound Comics have acquired the rights to do G.I. Joe and Transformers comic books. He acquired that right, and that when he took that right, he created this new universe which will encompass G.I. Joe, Transformers, and all these other characters that he's going to have right here. So hence the Energon universe. Let's look at some of the variants. I'm real hyped for this because I'm G.I. Joe and Transformers all the way. We got the 1 in 10. I really like the 1 in 10. That might get copped. The 1 in 25. The 1 in 50. This guy, it looks like Star-Lord to me.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, man. Like,
But that 1 in 100, baby. Look at that.
oh, look at that. That is
Yeah, man.
phenomenal. That's dope. I'm really excited to see what Robert Kirkman's gonna do, bro. But I also want him to give Larry Hama the ability to continue from 300. Because he continued the series from Marvel, and then we went to IDW. They let him continue it from the Marvel run, and he ended issue 300 on a cliffhanger. And he's like, "Will the Joes da da da?" And it's like, "Oh, there should be some things to come." So I think he might be on board for that. But this is big book.
Kirkman, by the way, wrote Renfield.
Mmm.
Who
Three
wrote
new-
Renfield?
He wrote the script for Renfield.
Kirkman.
Who? Kirkman? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I was watching the extras.
Yeah, it says, according to information that is leaked, the Energon universe will be a Transformers G.I. Joe shared universe. 3 new titles will launch in October. Oh, here they go. They're going to get me. Duke, Transformers, and Cobra Commander.
There you go.
Interesting. They're not going to release a Joe book yet. Interesting.
Well, they are, but it's just not a just Joe.
So he must be starting from scratch.
The
All right.
universe building.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool.
but I mean, I can't blame him for the scenario here.
I mean, he could set a good foundation for what's to come in the film. You know what I mean? Like, they might be telling him, because the spoiler alert, there's a hint of something at the end of Transformers. I haven't seen it, but that signify a bigger universe that involves maybe G.I. Joe. So this could be a thing where they're like, "Hey, Kirkman, you got hold on. Pretty sure, guy, your thing is sounding crazy." They go to Kirkman and they're like, "Listen, we're gonna do this in the movies. You're acquiring. Let's work together and let's set a foundation for what the movies could be." And then I think that'll work hard. Next up,
I'm gonna get that.
Xeno Xeno #1. This will cost you $6. It's a 40-page science fiction anthology of 3 stories. The hidden dimensions of human senses are surgically activated. The story of the world's first intravenous video game system and a suburb afflicted by covert infiltration.
Huh.
Okay.
I might get that. That sounds like some Black Mirror type stuff. Like
It's from Ani.
Black Mirror.
40 pages. 40 pages. Next up, DC Pride Through the Years #1, anthology of reprinted stories featuring Batwoman, Pied Piper, and Lee Serrano, plus a new Green Lantern Alan Scott story. This will cost you $10.
80 pages.
Jeez. I can't
Well,
do those books.
I mean, well, I'll be getting it.
I'm still going through my last DC Pride book.
Yeah,
so-
man. Like,
Which
Yeah,
was
but-
excellent. I was moved to tears by the opening with Phil Menace. That story with Robin and Connor Hawk. to my heart. Oh, Wildcats number 8.
Wildcats number 8. This is a key. Wildcats is a phenomenal book by DC right now. Shout out to Jim Lee, creator and all that. And Wildcats,
Shout out to this whole team.
Yeah, you've come very far, Wildcats. Solicitation: meet the new Wildcats: Green Arrow, Robin, Savant, Scarecrow, Maul, and Midnighter.
That's amazing.
Okay. Midnighter's from the Authority, correct?
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's like quite the team.
Oh, green shirt guy. Oh.
Okay, I'm home. Sorry.
Yeah, like Wildcats is dope. It's
Look,
one
you got
of
a
these
green
books.
shirt guy, got a haircut today and everything.
I cleaned up to look sharp.
Next up, we got a key. Amazing Spider-Man, number 27. It's the debut of upgraded Dr. Octopus Tentacles.
Because they gotta
Perfect.
distract us. They gotta distract us.
Like 26 ended with like Miss Marvel dead in his arms.
Yeah.
Well, now that happened, guys. And
So
you know what,
maybe
after
like Doc Octopus's tentacles could
Yeah.
seal the deal.
Yeah.
Horrific.
Unbelievable. This is the 1 in 100. The variant covered by Claudia Cicerone.
Nope.
Yeah. 1 in 100, bro.
I think you're
If-
right. That Disney stuff is going to become its own thing.
But see, it would be better if you couldn't get this in a color version. You know what I mean? Like, and you couldn't get this cover.
Yeah.
And the only way you got this cover was getting the 1 in 100. But what messes it up is that they have a variant that you go, oh, well, if you guys can't afford the 1 in 100, well, here's the regular cover. It's the same cover, blah, blah, blah. But that loses the feel for the cover. You know what I mean?
I don't
Now
want
you-
it either way.
Mickey is Iron Man. That's the 1 in 100. All right. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, wait a minute. Just come on, you.
Okay, are you hardwired yet?
No, I'm not hardwired in. Damn it. I will eventually. Oh no, they're killing me here. They're killing
When we
me
get
here.
to
I'd say
5,000
number 1.
subscribers.
There we go. Black Panther number 1, as Cliff said. The first
Yeah.
appearance of Bessia. Right? Bessia, a thief.
Yep.
The additional image. Oh,
And he's
an
exiled.
additional image
He's
here.
exiled from Wakanda.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed the last series of Black Panther. I
Yeah.
thought it was a
I
really
like
good story arc. I want to see what they're gonna do now. So of course I'll be. Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Yep.
Kamaria all day.
Yeah.
Barry, are you in here? Oh, she's in the back.
Well, a
That's Kamaria
Bisa,
all day.
Bisa is a type of antelope.
Really?
Yes.
That's dope. I will definitely be getting that. I'm sure there's probably a billion variants. Not getting a billion variants, but I'll get the one. I'll get this and another one that I like. That's about it. Captain
And
Marvel
two
number
more that you won't
50.
show us.
No! You will not speak that into my life. Captain 50. Captain Marvel
I'm not
50.
speaking nothing. I'm just talking.
Final
Um,
issue of Captain Marvel.
Final issue. Is that a
Because you
Alex
know
Ross
we
cover?
we killed her sidekick. Let's just go all out.
Right?
Wow.
Yep.
We're pushing it, huh? Who's
Yep.
next up? Monica?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, did you enjoy that Photon miniseries?
Oh my god.
right? Right. There's like one issue left of that. So
Universe.
Wow. Maybe they're taking a break and then right before the movie, they'll pump out a limited series, stuff like that.
What did
Call it the Marvels.
What did I say? Did I
Yeah.
not say that?
Yeah. I might get this though, because I really like this cover.
It's a great cover, and also it's the final issue. That's you
Yeah.
know, it
Yeah.
probably has a low print run. She's finally beating up the Brood. I mean, you know, like why not?
Yeah. Next up, Doctor Strange number 4. This will cost you $4. Possible first appearance of supernatural serial killer who destroys magic by eating it.
Oh my.
Magic eater.
Yum. That's a Ross cover, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Ross is doing too many covers. I know he's
No,
trying
he's not.
I know he's
Let
trying to
him
make
work.
money, but you're making too much. Too much. We can't get all these. Eric Martinez says, "What up, Council? What up, Eric? Thank you for watching, my friend."
At least they're not $1 more for cardstock.
Yeah,
True.
exactly.
Angel says, "Kill the Marvels." LOL. Joke. Wink.
Okay,
Wink.
Wanda bring him back.
Yeah, that's always the plot, right? Just Wanda magic them back in.
I don't feel like that's how this works, guys. I feel like you're missing the point.
I'm not saying
Listen,
that it will happen. I'm saying it could happen.
Extreme Venomverse number 3. This will cost you $5. It's the first appearance of Madam Venom. Of course, there's a Madam Venom.
And
Just
Black Fang.
Course.
Don't care at
Um,
all.
And Black Fang, of course. The
If I could
prehistoric
negative
version
that
of
care.
Venom, of course.
And Space Knight Venom returns.
Oh no, he's back, of course. Oh boy.
Will he be tied to the Energon crossover universe?
Yeah.
Oh man. Next up, Marvel Voices Pride number 1. This will cost you $10. Look, they're really going 10 for 10.
They've
Marvel
been
and DC
saying
with
since
these
they
Pride
came
books,
out.
aren't they?
Since the year they came out.
What is
they've been
going
saying
on?
that. They're up
Oh
there
my
80
God.
pages. What are you going to do?
First appearance of a muzzle, a symbiote. Of
And
course, it's a
Nightshade.
symbiote. Of course. First appearance of Nightshade, like Cliff said. Yeah, I can't afford that. This one, help me out on this one. I'm troubled. I don't know if I should or if I shouldn't. Spider-Man India number 1. This will cost you $4. First appearance of a science professor promising activating people's lizard brain along with the ruthless businessman who may be more than he seems. Possible first cameo appearance of new lizard.
It's a number 1. It's a Spider-Man. You know, people loved him in Across the Spider-Verse.
But he doesn't look like the guy from Across the Spider-Verse.
I give it time. He will in like 5 issues. Just give him time.
You think?
I feel that way, yeah. You know how Marvel is.
Yeah.
Or he does look like it on the inside of the book, and this is just a cover.
These are just covers, right? All right.
Still not buying it, but that's me.
And
Who's working on
and
it?
those
We'll find out later.
are our keys of the week, my friends. What keys will you be picking up Wednesday, new comic book day? Please leave a comment below. Angel, which one are you picking up 15 of? Let us know so we can get ours first, my friend. All right. We gotta chug along. We took a lot of time on those keys. All right. Next up, we have Cover Price. Want to shout out to CoverPrice.com. I actually have Cover Price. I think it's a great site. I think it's about $7 or $8 a month. Catalogs my books, gives me all the top hot comics, key comics, all that. Great site. Go check them out. We have the top 10. Here's the top 10. At number 10, we have Spider-Man 99. The Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man number 99 to be exact. This is
Spot.
first. Is this the first appearance of the Spot? And 98 is the cameo.
Gotta be.
Yeah,
I think so.
yeah. And plus he's on the cover, first appearance, first cover. The Spot was great in the movie. This book might be hot for a little bit just because it's lingering. What's gonna happen to his character? And rumor is it might not come out next year because they haven't even done the vocal audio recordings for the movie.
I thought they were ahead on that.
I thought so as well. But
Fine. How much? It was 2 years in between this and the last one.
Yeah, so they might be cutting.
No, it was a lot longer. It was almost 4 freaking years.
Yeah.
Is it that
They've been
long?
working on this for 4
I think
years.
I want to say it was like 5 years.
Yeah, 4 years they've been working on this movie. Number 8, we have Spider-Gwen #1. This is Spider-Gwen's first solo series. That's a big book right now because it's basically all this top from 10 to 6 is straight Spider-Verse. The book that I am gonna get eventually, I don't know how I'm gonna get it. Number 7, Ultimate Fallout #4, the first Miles Morales. To me, this is an ultimate modern grail. It really is not going for those kind of crazy prices now, but 10, 15 years down the line after a couple movies, this book is going to be on fire, especially their second prints and all the other stuff. Number 6 is Amazing Spider-Man #10. This is part of the Spider-Verse. This is the first appearance of Spider-Punk, who was amazing in the movie as well. Number 5, we got G.I. Joe and the Transformers #1. This is blowing up because, of course, the rumor is now that the next movie will be either G.I. Joe or G.I. Joe and Transformers. I'm figuring the next movie might be G.I. Joe. There's a little hint to it at the end of the movie. And Kirkman has acquired the license for G.I. Joe and Transformers. So G.I. Joe and Transformers are on a good route. And this issue is dope. A 9.8 of this went for $400 recently. Of G.I. Joe and Transformers #1. Crazy. Number 4, we have X-Men Adventures #1. This is the book that was basically the first of the animated series that was in comics. So it kind of like redid the stories that were in the animated show on Fox. And now the X-Men 97 is coming out. There's an interest in X-Men Adventures moving forward. That X-Men 97 is slated to come out next year, by the way. At number 3, we have Spider-Man #7. This is the first appearance of Spider-Boy. This is the Umberto, right? This is Umberto, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is
Yes.
Umberto Ramos cover. This was the spoiler variant, right? People didn't know that this was going to be the cover, or did we?
No, that one came out the week it came out.
No, I'm saying that, but like, I think it was. We didn't know what the cover was because they didn't want to give away. So
I don't remember.
you only saw this cover when it came to the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the cover A though. Like I thought that's the cover
This
A.
is
No, that's
not-
the B cover.
That's the B cover.
To be.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah. Yeah, it says spoiler in the description, so this is a spoiler variant. Number 2, Star Wars #35. This is the 1 in 25 Noto.
That's tomorrow.
It's blowing up. It's blowing up.
Oto's the man.
Yeah, and especially right here, this guy's becoming very, very big in the Star Wars lore. This is Dr. Kawada. He's very knowledgeable with the Kyber crystals. He's telling Luke about what's wrong with his. I can fix yours. This and that. So he's becoming real key in that universe. And number 1 is Spider-Man 2099. Miguel O'Hara, first appearance. Of course, they also say his first appearance is in Amazing Spider-Man 365, the hologram cover, which has a 5-page preview of this book, and that came out first. So there's a fight between this and that. All right, that's the cover.
I missed a big one last week.
What?
Star Wars issue number 35, June 7th release, has a Phil Jimenez Pride variant featuring Cinta and Vel from Andor on the cover. And that book is already going for 50 raw.
Really?
Yeah, I feel very down and out of the loop.
Don't let FOMO creep in. Don't you?
No, I love Phil Jimenez.
I got
so
rid of
it's not
that FOMO. All right, so that's cover price. Do you guys have any of those hot books? Do you? Let us know in the comments below.
I have it. I just don't have that cover.
I
I have the A
I had
cover.
about 4 or 5.
Where Luke's got the 2 sabers.
Yeah, this one right here.
Yeah, right behind you. Yeah.
Pretty dope. All right, next up on the list, we have our CBSI comicbookinvest.com. This is their top 10 and honorable mentions. Shout out to CBSI. We use your stuff. We like it. Thank you a lot. Now, I can get up to the honorable mentions. All right. Tomb of Terror number 16, the CGC 5.0 went for $3,400.
That's a great cover. Like, that's a cool
great cover.
cover.
That is a great cover.
Yikes.
Wow. 34.
It looks like an EC comic almost.
Mm-hmm. No, the next honorable mention is You've Been Canceled. Number 1, advanced reader copy was 5, now 10 plus. When did it, oh, they didn't hand this out at New Comic Book Day, right?
No.
No, right?
No, it was the other one.
I'd like to read that. I don't know, something about it. All right, number 10. M House Art Book Max Fed Harley Quinn variant, going for 100 plus. This, along with Fowl's Lounge, Shikari variants, etc., have a huge following at the moment. Okay.
I feel like this is a very niche pick.
Yeah, and it's Margot Robbie.
It's weird because that face doesn't belong on that body. It doesn't look right.
Yeah, like that's not Margot Robbie.
Well,
Okay.
clearly, but the head doesn't.
No,
look
I mean like they photoshopped Margot Robbie and
Yes.
put her on another body.
Yes.
All right. Okay, that's hot though. That's $100. The Sickness number 1. This was on the keys. This is
Oh, see,
already
I
on
didn't
the
see the
keys.
cover before because I was in the car. That is
Yeah.
kind of a messed up cover.
That's crazy.
This is just coming out. Like, this isn't out yet, right?
Yeah, I was
Right.
in the 15 already.
I might have to get
Jeez.
that. That's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Save me one, Empire.
Yeah, right. Yeah, just one.
Yeah, Angel. Oh, that's right. He says Spider-Man 8 second print's coming. Oh, jeez. The Nodos going for 35 to 40. We talked about that. Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 1, the Italian blind pack going for 35 to 40 bucks. Wow.
Nice.
All right.
Quale cover, Trontieri.
Star Wars Empire number 1, the Ryan Brown 1 in 100 version variant is
That's
going
a
for
gorgeous
125 to 150. Yeah, that's
It's a
pretty
gorgeous
nice.
cover.
Like when you can make whites look like
Yeah.
real, like reflection and all that. That's crazy.
Well,
That's
you can
about
make essentially a monochromatic cover pop. It's impressive.
Yeah. Switch up some music. All right, number 5, Spider-Punk number 1, the Takashi Okazaki 1 in 50. Raws have dipped to 80 to 90, but jumped back up to 130. 9.8 stayed fairly steady around 230. It doesn't fit the 2.5 standard for moderns. Yeah, this is going to be a big book. I see Spider-Punk becoming a very big character. Very big character. All right. Scarlet Witch number 3 is going for 15 to 20. I'm not sure why this is going for that as well. It's an excellent cover.
The issue does feature Agatha Harkness and Emerald Warlock.
Oh, okay. All right. Excellent. Number 3, we got Duel number 1. I'm so glad I picked this up when it came out. $30 raw, $225 for a CGC 9.8. Oh, let me have to pull it out. Some controversy this week was squashed. Oh, yeah, when some copies popped up on Bliss on Tap's website. Apparently, those were damaged returns. What is everyone's thoughts on reselling damaged books?
Whatever. But especially the harder it is to find, the less upsetting I find it. By the way, that issue of Scarlet Witch is the first appearance of the Witch's Road. The Witch's Road is a plane of existence where only sorcerers can tread.
Okay.
Good to know.
And the thing about the reselling damaged books, like, you have to look at the book before you buy it. Like, if you buy a damaged book, isn't that on you?
Yeah.
Or is this more of a website thing where they're sending it out and the people don't have an opportunity to see it? until they
Oh,
actually
right, like that. That's a whole thing. That's
Yeah,
a whole
that's-
thing. Yes.
That's a problem. That's a problem. Number 2, Amazing Spider-Man number 78. 9.0 went for 725. 8.0 went for 400. The 6.5 went for 200. This is the first Prowler. Big showing for the Prowler in Spider-Verse. Very nice. And the number 1, we have Darth Vader, black, white, and red. Number 1, the second print, Kari Andrews, 1 in 25 version variant.
Pretty sweet.
For 100 to 150. All right. That's the CBSI Hot 10 list. Do you guys have any of those comics? Please leave a comment below.
Might have that Scarlet Witch.
I might have that Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
might have that Scarlet Witch. Like,
Oh, okay. That's pretty good. All right. All right. It's time for everybody's favorite part of the show, where we go over every single comic book that comes out this week. And you know I'm looking for that special one. That special one. Oh, you'll know it's when it comes. All
We
right.
should have that artist and writer come on the show.
Oh my God, we give them so much love. It's wild. It's wild. All right,
You gotta
here we
start,
go.
but you gotta start reading it.
I'll definitely read it.
It reads fast.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Amazing Spider-Man number 27. Moon Knight 24. Wolverine number 34. Hearing good things about Wolverine.
He's still fighting Beast. I mean, my
Yeah.
God.
it's pretty like that's a pretty epic battle going down now too. Like,
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. X-Men Red number 12. Star Wars Darth Vader number 35. Oh, Darth Vader, we love that comic book. Green Lantern number 2, continuing the dawn of DC. Carnage
Hold on, go
number
back.
14.
That Darth Vader cover, whoever that is in the foreground should muck that hand.
But you can't see the other cards.
Yeah, but they're all red, so you know they're all negative.
oh yeah.
Little spot there for you. Carnage number 14. Doctor Strange number 4. Captain Marvel number 50. Final issue.
Yep.
Final issue. Superman Lost number 4. I am going to have to stop buying Superman Lost.
Dare you.
I know, but it's $5 that I don't want to spend anymore.
No, we have to support Christopher
I
Priest.
buy Superman. I buy John Kent, Superboy, Superman. I buy Superboy. I buy.
You
enough
buy 6
Superman
covers of
books.
Spawn.
That's
Two
the point.
covers.
That's what you
Two.
got to give up.
2 for $2.99.
I want to stick with
Those two books-
Superman Lost because it's a sad story so far.
Yeah, it is. I'm really enjoying it.
Gunslinger Spawn number 21. Haha. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 140. This is starting a new story after the Armageddon game, so it's a fresh start for people. I think I might pick that up. Rogue and Gambit number 4. Excellent series by Stephanie Phillips. One of my favorite. If you liked Exterminators, get this book. Rogue and Gambit is excellent. I would love to see an animated show or something just based off of this Phillips book. Amazing. Venom Lethal Protector 2 number 4. Extreme Venomverse number 3. Batman Incorporated number 9. Cosmic Ghost Rider number 4. I'll be picking that up. I am a Cosmic Ghost Rider fan. Spider-Gwen Shadow Clones number 4. X-23 Deadly Regenesis number 4. Black Panther number 1.
That's a
Spirit
pick.
World number 2. What do you say, Cliff?
I said that Black Panther's a hot pick.
That's a hot one.
Oh, wait, could you click on that one? Can we see if there's any good click on like the cover?
Sure.
You got any other variants besides just that one? Done.
Yes, we do, my friend. We got a Chris Allen 1 in 10. Manahani, number 1 in 25. That's a pretty dope one. A Rude Hidden Gem variant, 1 in 50. Casagrande Women of Marvel variant. Pretty cool. Chris Allen Stormbreakers variant. Green Howard the Duck variant. Ivan Tao comic book news exclusive.
That one looks like
variant.
they stole that. Remember that Batman cover that came out right around the time that the Batman Who Stopped Laughing came out? There was that short Batman series, and there was a cover that looked just like this. It was Batman with a bunch of guns behind him.
Yeah. Mr. Garcine variant. The Raza. Oh, maybe the Raza will be there.
Yeah.
Maybe the Raza will be there. That's nice.
It'll be in a
and
box.
a Scotty Young. Nice little Scotty Young right there. That's pretty cool. Whoa. Spirit World #2. Something Epic #2. Wildcats #8. Spider-Man India #1. Captain America Cold War Omega #1. Clobbering Time #4. Void Rivals #1. Hints of G.I. Joe and Transformers in that one. Multiversity Harley screws up the DCU #4. The Sandman Universe Nightmare Country The Glass House #3. Planets of the Apes #3. Marvel Voices Pride #1. Walla vs. Wildstorm #2. DC Pride Through the Years #1. The Excellent #4. Old Dog #5. The Batman and Scooby-Doo Mysteries #9. Star Trek #9. Star Wars Son of Staros #5. I'll be getting that. I really like that book. Ghost Lord #2. Something is Killing the Children Pen and Ink #1.
That is a hardcover. I think it's a hardcover.
It's a hard. It's $7.
I
$6.99.
think it is. I think it's
Really?
I think it's a hardcover that's like, you know how they DC did when they did the Batman one, Court of Owls.
Dark Knight.
They just did the pencils, and then like a while later they released it just the inks. I think that's what this is.
Got you. I have to decide whether I want that or not. All right. Battle Chasers #10.
Battle Chasers.
Yeah. Isn't that where you
Been a
left
long
off? Like,
time.
is he coming back? Yeah. Dead by Daylight #1. Monarch #5. Static Team Up. Oh my God! Say it, Cliff.
That's a hot pick.
Say the name again.
Anansi.
Anansi. There we go. I don't know why I can't say it. Click, Click, Boom #1. The Nasty #3. Animal Castle Volume 2 #2. That's a Glickman right there. Glickman, if
I
you're
get that
watching,
one
that's a
too.
Glickman.
It even looks a little bit like Glickman as a rodent.
Yeah.
The Great British Bump Off #3. Frank Frazetta's Mothman #1. Haunt You to the End #1. Queen of Swords, A Barbaric Story #1. Star Trek Echoes #2. Sons of Origins of Marvel Comics, Marvel Tales #1. Miss Truesdale and the Fall of Hyboria #2. Immortal Sergeant #6. The Sickness #1. Liquid Kill #5. The Giant Koju #3. Don't Spit in the Wind #3. Mad #32. Resident Evil Infinite Darkness The Beginning #3. Second Coming Trinity #3. Murder Inc. Jagger Rose #2. A Legacy of Violence #6. Xeno #1. Star Wars Insider #219. One Piece #1086. Magic Planeswalkers Noble #1. Dracula the Return Cult of the White Worm #1. The Nightmare Before Christmas The Battle for Pumpkin King #2. Grit and Gears #2. Essentia #17. Gold Digger #300. Stray Sheep #5. Femforce #200. Omega Gang #1. Black Clover #361. Violet Descends #2. Biden's Titans versus AOC #1. Oh joy. Death Drop Drag Assassin #1. Prometheus in Chains #1. The Exile, The Forgotten Wars. There's a lot of comics this week. My goodness. Weekly Shonen number 2700. Grim Spotlight, Lovecraft's Legacy number 1. Intertwined, The Last Jewish Daughter of Kavang number 1. Oh, jeez. Zorro, Flights number 3. World of Betty and Veronica Jumbo Comics Digest number 26.
$10.
Like wind on a dry branch number 129. Excellent. She's Hopeless number 102. Sub-Zero number 164.
Get over here.
Big Ethel Energy season 2 number 17. Lady Liar number 18. The Remarried Empress number 126. And those, my friends, are your new comic books for this upcoming June 16th, Wednesday, 2023. I said that all out of order, but that's okay.
I want to remind everybody that the Archie Jumbo Digest books are 192 pages.
That's a jumbo
It
digest.
better be for $10.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Jumbo digest right there. All right. That was so much fun.
How's your
It's worth it every week just for like wind on a dry branch.
Number 100.
how's your week look? Big week, little week?
I have only about 12 to 13.
I have 11.
Okay.
Unless, what do you call it? Actually got released on the 31st, but I don't think it's been shipped yet. 7 Years in Darkness number 2.
Oh. Excellent. Excellent. All right. So that is our show for tonight, y'all. We want to thank all you guys for watching tonight. Remember, if you are not a subscriber, the analytics are telling me that like 60% of y'all are not even subscribers and you're watching. Please hit that subscribe button. Because if you hit that subscribe button, then it'll get you into the contest. What's the contest, you say? It's the 500 subscriber contest. You become a subscriber, you go find the 500 subscriber video, you like that video, comment on that video, and you will be entered into a contest to win these lovely prizes that I got up here. Let me just show them.
The link is in our comments.
Yeah, it's in the chat. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? All right, here we go. Third place prize, Heroes in Crisis set. That one right there, 1 through 9. Donated by Jeff DePrez from NE Comic and Toy. He's a great guy. He's always at the shows. Great guy. He donated that for us to give to you guys. Right? Second prize, a head sketch design by Senor Green Shirt Guy. Let me put him in full view mode.
This is one that's recent, but I can do whatever you want.
Yeah, this is our second place prize. You get one of these if you win. All right, let me go back. And then our grand prize is a CGC 9.8 X-Men number 2. Oh, that's just a picture. That's just a picture. You don't believe that we got it. Oh, no. Here we go. There it is. 9.8 CGC Nakayama for our grand prize winner. Right there.
Sits in the roll-on vault.
It's in the cave. Don't worry, you're safe.
There
Even
you go.
in the plastic here. But this
Perfect.
is the grand prize, whoever wins. And the contest ends July 4th, at which that point we will pick a winner and we will let y'all know.
The way y'all rolling for July 4th, I'll be the one picking the winner at like 9 a.m. alone.
No.
I'm like,
We're
happy
gonna,
4th of
what
July.
we're gonna do is we'll stop the contest July 4th and we'll gather ourselves. It won't be an immediate thing. We want to make this a special moment. So we'll gather ourselves, collect how we're going to do it, and then we'll do it.
I'll be back, I think, the 7th if you want to get together.
Yeah,
and
we
do
can
it
wait
somewhere.
for the 7th. We can wait.
And then we watch Zardoz.
Zardoz.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will be picking the 3 people and then the 3 backups, and I will save that for when everybody shows up.
Oh, we thank you so much. Cliff. We thank you so much for your patience. And the viewers, thank you so much for your patience.
Oh,
Thank you
Cliff.
very much.
No, they're thanking me for staying on top of it because I don't have the patience.
How
All
heavy
right.
is that cross you're bearing, Cliff?
It's hefty. You want it? It's Pride Month. It's extra big this month. Green Shirt Guy. Extra big. Extra big.
Oh, all right. We want to thank you guys for watching. Remember, we do this every Monday night at 8 p.m. It's the New Keys and Hot Comics. We also do it Sunday at 5 p.m. But this Sunday is no show. It's Father's Day. So, do what you got to do out there. We'll be back the following Sunday with Road to Perdition. That's right. That's your homework for that. Road to Perdition.
I've never seen it, so I'm looking forward to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's good. I
Me
might
as
watch
well.
it a couple times. It's good.
And we will be back for New Keys and Hot Comics next Monday at 8 p.m. So, for myself, for Cliff, for Phil, for Green Shirt Guy, we want to thank you for watching. We love you, and we'll see you next time. Peace. Oh.
We're still live.
Oh.